What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Stonehearth. I hope everybody's doing alright today and had a great Martin Luther King weekend. Enjoyed their time off work if you got time off work, and if you didn't, I'm quite sorry to hear that. But today we're going to be continuing progress on our expansion like we were last time. As you can see, we still have this wall being taken down and such, and we're going to be expanding the farm area, probably adding a few more farmers. We've got 3. I say probably up it to at least 4 farmers, so we can have enough. We ended up losing our carpenter last time, which really sucks because 1, we lost another Hearthling, and 2, they were our crafter. They were actually a decent level. They were like level 4, I think. But it's always a tragedy when we lose a citizen. So I'm really hoping we can kind of build back up from all the losses that we've had. We're back down to 8, 10, 11 Hearthlings. So I really want to get this expansion built, get this new additional sleeping quarters built, which is going to add actually about, I think, 10 more beds for us, if I remember right. 14 more beds. So we'll actually be set up for quite a while. We could actually almost take down this building and just use that for a little while until we can kind of get a better organization. But we're going to continue building here throughout the night. And I've actually been thinking about building up into the hills a little bit more, kind of maybe adding some other stockpiles up here, maybe some other buildings for our workers to sleep in when they're actually mining and doing all the work up here. Check our daily update. Alright, we didn't have enough food to get our new Hearthling, but we definitely have enough net worth. We should be good on that, so we just really need to up our food supply right now. That's what we're working on over here with these farms. So I think a big thing we really need to do is instead of having shepherd, maybe go back to having a trapper. That way we don't have to actually try to raise these animals. We can just trap them and then collect their resources immediately, like we did over here. And the big thing I forgot about was we don't have a cook. So if I remember right, the big thing about the cook is that we need them to make animal food. So we have pretty much no way right now of making a meal for our animals to feed them, and that's why a lot of them you see here are just hungry. And if you look at them and try to harvest them, this animal is so hungry, you have a cook create some feed so your shepherd can feed it. So we can work on that this go around, this episode. The one thing we can do, we can take one of our farmers that's a fairly decent level, and first of all we need a cook spoon before we can do anything. Goes in the mason work. So we needed a cook to be at level, or our mason to be at level 2 before we can craft any anything like that. So we'll craft actually a few of these, see if that gets us to level up. In the meantime, everybody's going to eat, collect food. And we have all of these tools and things sitting here that we just don't have the Hearthlings to be able to man all of these tools right now. because I would like to have, you know, a full squad of 4. And actually, they in Alpha 14 they're going to be making some changes. One is going to be they're going to add a herbalist, which the native healing of your Hearthlings is actually going to decrease when Alpha 14 comes out of testing. So your Hearthlings is going to heal much slower on their own. So that means you're going to need a herbalist to be able to heal your Hearthlings and provide potions that can buff your Hearthlings and give them more strength, more stamina, more courage, things like that. But they also made some combat updates where you see this fight and defend here. And I may do a video on this later. I may download the beta for Alpha 14. The beta of an alpha, that's just kind of crazy. But I may download the beta for Alpha 14 and do a quick overlook video. That way you guys can see. But they did add to where you have you still have your parties, but all your combat classes are now put into your parties. All your crafting classes are not put into a party. So that means they're actually put into a group that is going to seek refuge within the village at a safety point that you set. So that means things like we had last episode where we lost a carpenter really won't happen unless the invaders get all the way through all your defenses and get into your town. So we're not really going to sell or buy anything. We're just going to kind of chill out with what we got. So it looks like a bunch of everybody is going to sleep. So we'll have that. But alright, we got farmer level 3. But so that combat update, I'm actually really looking forward to go completely live in Alpha 14, so that way we can play with it a little bit more without risking bugs. I see them. This is what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go hunt down that little guy. Oh nice, the footman's actually using the axe. It's funny, it's the apprentice footman that's using the axe and not the one that's actually a level 1 footman. But we're actually going to also make a little kind of memorial graveyard. Oh wow, they're actually building up over here. So we need to keep an eye on this. So that way, because one, they have treasure. And 2, it could be some good experience for us. But that also means that we're going to be seeing a lot more goblin activity in the area. So we need to try to build up and really get into trying to get those goblins out. His body stat is not that great. But you know what? We're going to make him a footman anyway. Mostly because he has a high spirit. And since we'll have 3 of them, he should be relatively safe. All right. Got a nice upgrade here. Let's see. Let's look at the character sheet for Automont. More info. She's still using a wooden sword. That's weird that she hasn't gone to upgrade any of her gear when everybody else has. Let's try changing her job and then changing it back. So, set her back to a worker real quick. And then Automont, change jobs, back to a footman. And actually we need to add our new footman to our party. So we've got all three of them here. Gonna resupply and hopefully go upgrade. Needs to go upgrade her stuff. Actually, she probably won't because of that. Oh no, I didn't realize that goblin was chasing a Hearthling. Oh no. No. I don't want to lose my shepherd. Oh, thank God they got there in time. Yeah, that's one thing we do have to be careful of is not constantly having them on attack order, because once they're on attack order, they will not move from that spot, which is also how we lost one of our footmen before, because I accidentally left them on attack order and literally the soldiers stood there until they starved to death, which is really bad. So we need to be careful not to do that anymore, because we're losing Hearthlings for plenty of other reasons that we don't need to be losing them because we're making crazy mistakes like that. So we're getting our beds put down in our new sleeping quarters, which is really good. I'm trying to see where our other because I'm pretty sure we lost 2 Hearthlings last time. I don't know where our other headstone went. Maybe we just lost the one. I'll have to go actually go look back to the episode and double check. Everybody's gonna go eat. We actually might need to tear down this dining hall, or maybe just build a bigger one back here. That's what we may do. Build a bigger dining hall back here, and maybe take the small one and put it up here, along with the smaller sleeping quarters. That way, when we do have Hearthlings going out to mine, we'll be able to have them just up here, and then they won't have to try to run back and forth too much. We could actually put a little stockpile that has food, resources, and things like that. Let's see what we got. Alright, we've got another goblin attacking. Alright, so at least our Hearthlings are organized enough. They all pretty much come to the aid pretty quickly. One thing I might do is make this area just like a big building. Wonder if I can do that. Let's see. Foundation. Oh yeah. I might actually start designing like a courtyard area here. See if we can do that. Have a slab courtyard here. Let's see what he's got. I wonder how many upgraded workers outfits I have. There's one. There's another. Yeah, okay. All the workers have upgraded outfits. Okay. So, you know what? We're gonna buy them. Just have them on like backup for when we get new Hearthlings. And since we did that, we will set up. Ah, that'd be alright. We need somebody with a high mind stat right now, which we don't really have, so we need to wait. Somebody with a high mind stat to pick up Carpenter. Make 3 more stone malls. We'll do a couple of stone benches. This is what we can do when we do this area here. Since it's a courtyard, let's see how this looks instead. Oh no, I mistook. I mistook one of the Hearthlings for a goblin. That's why I freaked out and hit kind of went on town defense mode there. See how this flooring compares to this other flooring that we have. I kind of like this floor better, actually. Let's see how this other floor looks. Oh, I like that a lot better. Okay, so we're going to go with that one. So this is what we're going to do. We're actually going to put this floor right here. Pause right here so we can get the daily update. That. And then we might do this as a lower area. See how that goes. All right, we're back up to 13. So we've pretty much recouped our losses as far as population goes. Oh yes, we have a really good mind stat, and the body and spirit stats are kind of crap. Actually, well, not kind of, they are crap. So we're gonna have one job for her. And that's gonna be crafting. See how much this is gonna cost. It's gonna cost us 103 stone and 2 wood logs. I wonder why it's gonna cost us the 2 wood logs. Take this floor out. Oh, there we go. That's why. That's why it's going to cost us 2 wood logs. We'll set this back up. Use up our 103 stone. Oh, there's our other there's our other headstone. Funny, it doesn't have a name on it. Maybe once they place it back down, it'll have a name on it. So we're going to put the floor back down, just like that, and then back around the edge here. Alright, hit the wrong button. There, that looks pretty nice. It finished editing, save. It's the courtyard. That. And then we're actually going to wait on building it just because it does cost so much resource. Take a look at our stockpiles real quick. And we'll see what we have. So yeah, we have 48 stone and we need like 116 to build this. Probably like closer to 120 by now. Yeah, exactly 120. So we will need to go do some mining in probably the next episode, or I might do it. I might do an off-camera mining and time lapse it in the next episode, or not off-camera, but something that I don't do, right when I record the episode live. Let's see if this other. Yeah, Joe Bendel. So those are our 2 losses that we've had so far. And we are going to build a little cemetery for them and a little memorial in their remembrance. That would. That might not. Whoa. Move. Remove that wooden part of the wall. Oh, let's go back up to speed here. Get this done quicker. So they're starting to get all of that done. We gotta set all that set up to loot. we're coming along here, guys. Nice. Already leveled up to level 4. So it looks like we're starting to make progress on the new areas. I think we might have just needed the new farmers to be able to help out and be able to help out and harvest a little bit faster. In mind, 1 body and 2 spirit. Not a whole lot that he can do besides just being a normal worker. I mean, his mind stat is not going to allow him to level up very quickly as a crafter. Body stat's not really going to be able to put him in our militia that well. So we'll just have to kind of let him sit. So right now we have 3 footmen. We really want to have, I'd say, 4 or 5 before we take on this goblin encampment, just because we do have 4, 6 goblins, and you also have the goblin king. So we really need to get built up, get them armored, at least with the thicker base armor before we go there. Sell these benches. And since everybody's, I think everybody's equipped. Take a look at Autumn. She is equipped with a stone maul. And so is Doran. And Jem has the giant bone axe. So she's probably our most she is our most powerful footman right now, just because she has the most powerful weapon. So we've got our 14 beds put in, still working on the rest of the structure. Looks like we're doing okay on resources right now. With all the construction that we're doing, construction and remodeling and everything, most of the Hearthlings that we get to join our town probably need to stay as workers for a little while. Unless we find one that's a really good footman, then we're going to thrust them into that footman position so we can build up our army and really take on those goblins. I really don't like these goblins sitting so close to us. And they're sending out a little troop here. Oh, no, the goblins are being attacked, it looks like, by a zombie and a skeleton. And in Alpha 14, they actually did add some new enemies. I'll try to, if I do the highlight episode, then I'll definitely include those. And if you guys want me to do the highlight episode, let me know down in the comments. Because if you guys really want to see a highlight episode, then I will definitely do one. I'll take the time to record one, because I mean I do all this for you anyway. So if you guys want it, then I'm gonna do my best to try to get that video made. And oh, there goes that. So let's get our militia here. Send them right there. Gonna intercept. And there we go. Wow, that bone axe really takes them out. I kind of wish I didn't sell that other bone axe so I could have 2 militia with it. Really, if there weren't so many of, if I did have the 2 militia with it, I could probably take on these goblins. Okay, let's see here. Daily update. Population's up to 14. Now, just as a reminder, we do have a maximum population of 40. So we have quite a ways to go. We need 26 more Hearthlings to join. Orsa. Oh, nice. 5 mind, 6 bodies, 6 spirit. She has got a really good stat spread. But since her spirit and body are the highest stats, we're actually going to make her into Footman. And one thing we will make for is a stone maul. Oh, and we are high enough level now. We can make a cook spoon. And we can make a potter's cutter as well, but we're not too worried about that at the moment. We need Mason level 3 to make a blacksmith hammer. So we'll make some storage chests. 5. Alright, so while we're kind of just watching everything, I want to talk with you guys a little bit about future content. So I know I've only been doing Stonehearth, and it's been coming very sporadically. So, and there's a reason for this. I was actually having some issues with my uploads, where my uploads were taking incredibly long times. Like, I mean, I would set it to upload, and I would go to my job, and I work a 12-hour shift. I would go to my job and come home from work, and then I would look at my uploads and it'd be like 30% done in 12 hours. So I actually had to go have a talk with my internet service provider and talk with them about, you know, what was going on, if they were having any issues, and they were having some issues, and they corrected those. And so now my upload speeds are a lot better. They gave me some tips as far as if my upload speeds do slow down drastically. Again, things I can do on my end, hopefully fix it before I go to them about it. But so we've got the upload speeds fixed from taking like 20 hours to taking 45 minutes, you know, 30 to 45 minutes per video, which was incredible. So like in the normal time where, you know, I couldn't even upload a video while I was at work, I could, you know, before, when I got off work on Friday, I actually came home, and I was taking a trip. So before I left, I actually uploaded 3 videos within an hour. So that was amazing. I loved it. It was amazing. I hope that it keeps going in that trend to where I can upload videos very quickly and very reliably. If for anything, for you guys, so that way you guys know that every day you can expect content to come out on this channel. And that's really what I want. I want to build that reliability, and that way you guys know, like, hey, you know, today he's gonna release content. You know, we might not know exactly what time, and I'm gonna try to get on to where I can have these videos published and uploaded and everything within, and released to you guys at the same time every day, which it might be like 5 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time, or might actually do it, you know, at noon, about lunchtime. I'm not sure, to be honest. But we're just gonna do our best to kind of get on an upload schedule. And once I can get an upload schedule figured out, I will definitely post it in the description. So keep an eye out there about what games I'm gonna be playing, because this week, if you guys have been watching my previous videos, I've actually been hinting at, or not really hinting, just outright saying that this week I'm going to be starting XCOM playthrough, and that's going to be in preparation for XCOM 2. To be honest with you guys, I have never played XCOM before. I decided to pick up XCOM Enemy Unknown, and because I wanted to get some time and play the game before XCOM 2 came out. I I discovered XCOM through XCOM 2 because Christopher Odd, I was watching a lot of his XCOM 2 videos, and I was like, man, this game looks, like it could be fun. I love tactical strategy games and things like that, so it seemed right down my alley. I dropped the $40 for it, and I've been playing with it a little bit the last couple weeks because I do work long hours. I don't have a lot of time outside of recording YouTube videos to be able to play other stuff. But this past weekend, it's been a longer weekend, so I had a little more time to actually play XCOM a little bit, kind of get a little bit more of a feel for the game, because I will say the game, because I am a fairly strategic thinking person, so I put it on hard mode right off the bat. And one thing I will say is XCOM is very, very unforgiving with mistakes. So if you guys ever decide to play XCOM, or if you do play XCOM and you know about this, let me know down below and see. And if you want, give me some tips. Give me some noob tips for that, because really, I'm actually quite worried about recording a Let's Play, because I'm gonna be doing it on normal. I'm gonna do it on normal, but I'm still just in the back of my mind kind of paranoid that I'm just going to completely get my squads wiped out, get my entire army wiped out, and, end up getting the Earth, taken over by aliens. But I am very excited for XCOM 2 to come out in about 2 more weeks. It'll be February the 5th, and that'll be a Friday, which will be great, because then I can really sit down and dive into the game on Friday and have all weekend to play it, along with releasing Stonehearth content. So, but that's basically the plan for right now for the next few weeks is Stonehearth and XCOM. If I end up having some extra time, maybe a weekly 1-hour episode or 45-minute episode of, I was thinking, Dragon's Dogma, because that's been I played it a little bit on console, and it just actually released for PlayStation, PC. I want to say last Thursday. It's been fairly recent that that's been released for PC. So we really I really like the game. It's a very open-ended RPG, which is another genre that I very much like. So we might get to do some Dragon's Dogma. And if not, right away, then, after we finish up our Stonehearth playthrough, then we'll get to do some Dragon's Dogma after that. But, alright guys, well, we are still working very hard. Our walls need a lot of work. Our defense here needs a lot of work, as well as trying to build up our militia, take out this goblin encampment over here. But sadly, that is all the time I have for today. I want to thank y'all for watching, and if you like the video, give me a like, and if you want to stay updated to when I release new Stonehearth, XCOM, whatever content, because I will do varied content, subscribe down below. It really helps out the channel. But at this time, I actually wanted to give a shout out to one of my buddies on Steam named Ringer, and I'm gonna post a link to his stream down below. And he does a stream. He streams on Twitch every day. I actually watched his stream some today, and he told me that he was gonna start streaming from 3 to 10 p.m. So that's Eastern time. So if you guys are on Eastern time and you guys want to check out a cool stream, I mean, he plays Town of Salem, Sims 4, I think he does a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved. I mean, he has just a plethora of games that he plays throughout his stream at night, or his stream during the day. But definitely check him out. There's gonna be a link in to his page down below, and definitely tell him that that Nick sent you, that Nikolai Tesla told you to go check out his channel, because we're kind of trying to promote each other right now, trying to help each other get off the ground and really get our content out there. So let them know that I sent you, and thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good day. See you later.